Hi everybody, this is TheHande and welcome to another little one-off Let's Play. As you can see from the borders, I'm doing this on the Sega Mega Drive Classics collection again, and of course it is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I'm just gonna skip the intro. Yeah, so this is the Sonic puzzle game, if you will. Although I think actually, if I'm not completely wrong, this was a completely unrelated game originally that they just converted into a game in the Sonic series, if you will. I think that this was possibly P.O. Pop, I'm not sure. And I'm just going to play this for a little while. I'm not sure if I'm going to get very far, because this is a game that has a very sharp difficulty incline when you're going up against. But yeah, you might remember a long time ago, me and Minna, we did a couple of puzzle game, like versus style puzzle game thingamabobs. You know, stuff like, Dr. Mario, Tetris, and those kinds of games. These really are my jam. I used to love playing these. And also, my mom used to be a huge Tetris fiend as well. Like, it's really the only video game that I've known my mom to like at all. This and Dr. Mario. Not this, but Tetris. Yeah. So I doubt I'm gonna get very far, but this is luckily the kind of game. I think this has cheat codes or level codes. So I'm gonna record this one-off episode, and we'll see how it goes from here. I'm trying to get a combo going, but it's not really giving me very good pieces to do that. The reason I do of course have the Sonic Mega Collection. Unfortunately, just recently, I've started having issues. I might have talked about this when I did the 2 Point Hospital one-off video as well, that I've been having some, my capture card stopped working, so, it hasn't stopped working, but it's glitching out. I'm not able to get a good solid picture off of it anymore. And that fucking bites, and I've only had that capture card for like less than 2 years, actually. I mean, to be fair, I've used it a lot. I probably used it way more consistently than any of my other ones. Okay, I won that one, but this first one is really easy. Like, you can beat this in your sleep, this first guy. I think it's the second or third guy. Actually, I think the second guy is already pretty challenging. So it does, like, spike up a lot. But you can tell also from the art style that, yeah, he goes much hard. He goes in much harder from the start. Much faster than I do. So, yeah, and I might actually, this collection also has Columns 3. I might actually do a little one-off episode of Columns 3 as well. Columns is interesting. I really like the original Columns. That's also one of my personal favorites, one of my all-time favorite games for the Mega Drive. But I do have to say that Columns has probably one of the worst two-player games, because basically, it's just two players playing an endless game, and even if one of you gets a game over, i.e., the screen fills up with all the jewels, it doesn't matter. The other player will have to start over. The game resets, sure. But that is it. That's all that happens. Is then you can just keep going, and that's annoying because there's no pomp or circumstance, no fanfare. You don't get like you win kind of a situation at all. So it's not rewarding at all. Whereas Columns 3, they rectified that by luckily making it so that in that one is very, very much like versus style. And oh wow, okay. I thought I was getting a combo there, but I didn't. Yeah, like I said, I'm not playing very well because I'm talking at the same time. I'm not concentrating. That's not an excuse. This game is actually kind of hard as well, so, But, yeah, I'm not doing, like, super hot at either. Okay, now I should... No, that's not a combo either. God damn it. He's gonna clear his, like, junk in a minute. Or not, maybe not. He's got a lot of stuff going on over there. That's the other annoying thing about these games, is like you kind of should be able to like keep tabs on what your opponent is doing. Okay, now there's definitely going to be a combo. Great, it is almost beam. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get stuck on the third guy when that transpires. Yeah, but these puzzle games, this is such an interesting little, like, it's so interesting that the mid-90s is like these games and fighting games. There you see Coconuts, who is from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, i.e. the worst Sonic cartoon. Well, maybe I should reserve judgment because I have never actually seen Sonic Underground. I love the theme song to Sonic Underground. Like, my god, it's actually... at that part where it's like Sonic's mom has her little, like, bit of dialogue, like I have never watched that show, so I have no frame of reference context for anything related to it. And I know that it's not a very well liked show. I know that much, but I would still like to give it a watch. But that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. Like, it's so well produced, that intro with like the dramatic, like her like dramatic monologue and everything, that I get fucking chills from that point, and like it's so well done. Like, oh my god, like how does this cartoon that I have no context for, I know nothing about, like how is it able to do that? Like that's the magic of like cartoons. And actually, like I had another lovely little childhood thing kind of come back to me in a weird way. Like, well, actually, it's not a very new, but I finally found somebody had done like a cover of the Captain Planet opening theme / the summoning theme, which is the not the Captain Planet song that everybody knows. Everybody always says Captain Planet, he's a hero, and you even see, I've seen videos on YouTube that claim that's the Captain Planet intro theme, but that's not the intro theme though. That's the credits theme. That played at the end of the show. It's wrong. It's wrong, and I hate that people are mixing it up like that. No, the real Captain Planet theme is the fucking super dramatic orchestral da 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 that part, that theme, and it's the one that also in the intro. But I just recently discovered, and this is funny because this is another cartoon I've never watched, but when the coronavirus was starting out, people were doing that. Give me the 4 characters to draw fan art off of, and I actually got somebody requested me to do a character from the show. It's OKKO, and OKKO had a Captain Planet episode, or episode where they had Captain Planet and Kwame and LeVar Burton and the guy who actually does Captain Planet's voice, the cameoed in that. Alright, and I lost, so we'll take a little break now. Alright, we'll have another go at this guy. I don't know what his name is. I know these guys. Gracious, you're here already. I'm shocked. Is that his name, or is that a pun? Nah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, so they had LeVar Burton, aka, Jordy, come back to do Kwame's voice, and also the voice actor who does Captain Planet's voice, and in that. I didn't watch the whole episode. I did watch somebody react to the whole episode. But yeah, it's Sindel Softbite, who's a really awesome artist guy on Twitter, and I've actually commissioned work from him a few times, which is really good. He requested that I draw a character. It was I guess the bad guy girl robot from the show. I don't know the character's name, so sorry. I knew it when I was drawing her because I checked for reference, but that was it. Yeah. But yeah, that was cool, and the fact that they actually did use like it wasn't like recreated. It was the original. The da 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 da. So they had the whole thing, because the original Captain Planet theme, it also has that little shuffle, or I don't know how to describe it, like that kind of a beatboxing. Well, not beatboxing, but 90s hip hop. Yeah, I wish I knew what the hell that thing is called. Like it does this funny like shuffling sound. when Kwame goes, "Let our powers combine," and you know, yeah, and that is fucking cool. That I love that. That was awesome. Awesome, like genuinely, like made me like smile. And also because it's like the main guy got the you know, the heart power ring, and the animation of him doing it was like so awesome. Oh yeah, although it was a bit creepy because they did the like the, you know, Captain Planet always at the end of the episode, you know, it had the obligatory like moral segment, or you know, I remember, I don't know what it was called. It's called the Planeteer Report. And then they drew all the characters in that realistic art style that, you know, cartoon characters used to be drawn in. You know, nobody does that anymore, and I really miss it. I miss that. I miss a time when human characters in cartoons actually look like humans. Like that is you know, that's an aesthetic choice that I really miss. Oh wow, there's a lot of crap here. Okay, now, yes, combos aplenty. I think we're gonna win this guy. Yes, we did. All right, that wasn't expecting that. It was looking kind of bad there, but you know, the good thing is that's always the kind of the irony of the. Sorry, I hit the other analog stick. Oh, by the way, I managed to actually break. This is not funny, but I broke the right, the left trigger button on one of my Xbox One controllers. I had to. The one that I'm using now is not the one that came with the console. This is the one that I actually bought as a second controller. So here's Coconuts. I really don't remember Coconuts a lot from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's probably not one of my, you know, not one of my favorite characters. I like Scratch and Grounder. I've said this before. I don't like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I did like Scratch and Grounder. And, you know, the YouTube poops are funny. You know, that's really all that matters, isn't it? Like, it doesn't matter if it's a shitty show. Like, as long as you can laugh at it, at least. Like, you know, it's still a show. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the irony of these puzzle games I was about to say, is that, you know, in a weird way, you kind of want there to be too much junk on the screen, because when you do start, like, clearing it up, and especially with this game, because it creates these, you know, you get these extra bits, you know, that's when the other person does the combos. So it looks bad when you get a lot of it. But the thing is, it's actually very beneficial to you, because then when you start clearing it up, like, it involuntarily causes a lot of combos to happen. So, you know, that's the weird thing. And the trick is, like, as a kid, I loved playing these games, but I was actually really bad at, like, planning out combos. Like, any combo that happened in these games, it always happened by accident for me. It was never, like, pre-planned, you know. But then, you know, whoever was playing with you, they probably didn't see it that way. Like, it's like that you were actually, like, super good at the game. Yeah, me and Minna, we still occasionally love playing these games together. But Minna is actually really good with these most of the time. Like, and it's really funny because, yeah, I got the original Dr. Mario. So we didn't have Dr. Mario for the NES when we were growing up. We had the Super Nintendo version that came in with Tetris and Dr. Mario, and we have on my main channel, I have an old episode of us playing it with Minna, actually. So, but then a few years ago, I actually got the original NES Dr. Mario for the Wii U, because I thought, you know, I've been playing this, like, you know, the 16-bit recreation of this game for so many years. It would be nice to finally get, because I had played it. Our cousins actually had not the same cousins that had the Mega Drive, but other cousins had the Dr. Mario on NES, and that's where we played it for the first time. And it was cool to get it on the Super Nintendo back in the day, and I loved it. But I noticed, but it was weird, because you wouldn't think that these kinds of games would be that much different on different platforms. but the timing and the way the blocks interact, it's just different enough that I noticed that my timing and how I jiggle the blocks around was completely different from how it was on the NES. And so on the NES, me and Minna, we were, or I like to think that we're at least pretty even skill level wise. But on the in the NES version, oh, by the way, I'm about to lose. On the NES version, she cleaned my clock. No way that I was gonna beat her. So here we go again. I think the furthest I've ever gotten is actually that next guy. Is it that or wait? No. There's the guy that looks like a detonator. I don't think I've ever gotten up to Grounder. Except, I think I've once cheated by using the codes to play against him because I wanted to see him. So Grounder is the drill robot. Yeah, and one other thing though, I will say again. I know I've said many times already that I don't actually like The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I will say that I do actually think Long John Baldry was a good Robotnik because he has the thing is I did also watch Sonic the Hedgehog, which was the more serious, darker cartoon, which had Jim Cummings as Dr. Robotnik, and I've mentioned before that Jim Cummings is the most evil Robotnik that ever was. In most versions, even the relatively serious version takes on Sonic the Hedgehog. Robotnik is usually kind of silly and cartoony, but that's the only version. And I think that same take was kind of followed up on with Sonic Underground, which is another reason I actually want to see it. I would actually want to see it because, I like that. But that's kind of the funny thing, is usually I expect Robotnik or Eggman to be a little cartoony, not totally serious because, he's kind of an inept villain after all, at the end of the day. So it kind of goes against a little bit against my expectations for him to be too evil. Just a little bit of evil, is fine. So, and Long John Baldry, oh my god, he had the most outstanding, the same way Jaleel White was one of the best Sonics because he had one of the best Sonic catchphrases, which I wish would have taken off. Gotta go fast is okay, sure, but no, but my Sonic catchphrase forever and ever will be "I'm waiting," because I used to love that. All right, so I lost again. Yeah, that I was building up a combo there. I think you could all see it. God damn it, I hate that. I keep yeah. So I managed to break the shoulder button on the other Xbox controller. It literally came off. And I think the reason that happens is because that's the button I put I always put the dash on in Mega Man X on the shoulder buttons. And I'm in a bit of a shitter right now because, I have the Mega Man X Legacy Collections. That's how I've obviously done the Let's Plays previously of those games. Yeah. So, and I'm in a bit of a shitter right now. I noticed that in Mega Man X 1, 2, 3, so the SNES ones, you cannot, in the option screens, it's not possible to put the dash on the lower, the trigger buttons. The shoulder buttons are the ones that are on top, and then the trigger buttons on the bottom. So, that kind of bites. I can do that for the PlayStation games, but I noticed that it doesn't work very well. I'm beginning to remember why I started putting them on the shoulder buttons because the shoulder buttons it's a quick press and it activates it and you don't have to do anything else. With the trigger buttons, you have to apply a lot of pressure to get it to press down all the way, and that's the shitty part with that. All right, I have really start cleaning this up. I've been building these guys up for way too long. It's clearly not paying off. I have a lot of shit on the screen, but it's not. Okay, there's a combo. Finally. God damn it. Another combo? Good. God damn it, I needed that. Alright. But I don't think that's enough. I don't think it's enough. I think he's gonna clear it up pretty soon. So I gotta get... God damn it! I'm getting all the wrong color. God fucking... Oh! Jesus, no! Not there when I needed it. Well, there's one combo again. Good. I don't think these greens are gonna line up. Nope. But, yeah, I gotta start clearing up the screen now because I lollygagged for too long and I did not get that. Oh no! No, I had a combo there. I could have comboed there, but I didn't. Well, I'm fucked. Alright, that went badly. Alright, but we're... one more round of this. One more round of this, and then I think I'll quit. Do I have, you know... I got further than I thought I would. I thought I would have to cheat already in the middle of the second cut. It's been an interesting week, by the way, you know, I have a new teaching gig, and it's actually, you know, now it's actually biology, and I got to do something this week that I had never actually done before, which was, I went out with the students, and we caught a bunch of water bugs with these, like, big nets, and that was fun. Like, you really didn't get to do that in English class. It's like the prep work, though. There is a lot of, you know, physical prep work that you do when you teach biology versus when you teach, you know, a more. Well, of course, you can teach biology in a more like traditional school type way, and there is a lot of that as well. You know, it's not all like, you know, it's not like all fun like physical activity stuff, but. That is kind of fun. It's also kind of interesting for me because, you know, teaching that kind of very activity-based. The most that I've ever done it is like when you're teaching like very young kids in English class, like you know, doing little little games and things. Especially young students really like that kind of stuff. But you know, it can even then it can be a struggle to get some of them do. Oh, okay, I won. I really wasn't expecting that. All right, so I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, okay. But I think this guy, a squirt like you has been reuniting too many blocks or beans. I reckon I'll have to pioneer some new technologies. So what is he, kind of, is he kind of like a military robot? I don't know. Oh, that's it though. I do have to say, I don't like this. I don't like that the music speeds up like that. I do like the music, but I kind of wish... yeah, this is why I like Tetris Attack, because every level has its own, like, different kind of music. No, it's just nice that, you know, you get a little bit of variety. Yeah. And it's also, like, a bit of a crapshoot, of course, you know, which color blobs or beans you get. I should really check, like, I honestly don't remember what the name of that game is that this was based on. Oh, fuck you. You put it over the green, really? Ah, shit my pants. Alright. I got a good combo out of that, at least. Yeah, I hate that when they do that. That is such utter horseshit. But yeah, yeah, Tetris Attack is another good one, and like I said, I might do a little one-off episode of Columns 3 as well, because that one actually took me by surprise, because I don't think I've ever played it when we had the, not well, when we never had the Mega Drive, but when on our cousin's Mega Drive, like a long time ago. I beat him? Really? Okay, I was not expecting that either. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the detonator guy, and I think Grounder is like after him. So I've got more sizzle than the rather than pig jokes. Yeah, I hate this guy when he starts like when you start losing. You know, he has this really annoying shit-eating grin. Yeah, I don't know how smart this is. I'm now building up a lot of gunk here, and then it's not. It won't necessarily be good for me, but you know, we'll see. I'm doing surprisingly well, considering I thought I was gonna do a lot worse. But yeah, watch me, then we do that friggin' columns episode and I won't get past the first guy. I think you can get past the first guy pretty easily in columns too. But yeah, I think columns maybe is the kind of game that is better suited to single player than multiplayer anyway. Because the thing is, like, when I play columns, it's usually, I play it out just to chill out. You know, and don't get me wrong, like, I enjoy, like, a regular old game of Tetris as well, just as much as anybody. Tetris is just, you know, inherently kind of, you wouldn't think, I think there are some people who wouldn't think that Tetris would be even that much fun, but it really is. Like, you just start playing it and then you don't stop. Like, that's such, you know, that's in the nature of the beast. Also, Tetris is, actually, Tetris has taught me a little thing about Russian music, because the Tetris thing that everybody always associates with it, on the NES, actually, it's actually not Kalinka, it's the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I think it might have been Kalinka in the Tengen version, but not sure. Okay, yeah, now we lost. Okay, but now I think we will end it here, and maybe we'll do columns, we'll see. But until next time, I'm Untitled Chapter, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.